One of the things on everyone's mind about the Shiba Inu coin right now is Shibarium, of how much the Shiba Inu coin is going to burn and if it makes bone go through the roof. There are a lot of questions about the release and all that. Some of the information about the burns and the number of coins that will be burned are repeated. So I'm going to talk about it, since a lot of people seem very excited about how many tokens will be burned on the site. But you should remember everything we told you about 70% of the base rate and 30% of the priority rate. Both of these have so few of them that it's almost like they don't exist. So it will be great for anyone who wants to use Shibarium to move money and make things happen. But you have to really wonder how many points it will burn. So let's talk about what the current version is and if it sounds like something you'd be interested in. Let's get started. We talk about the latest news about Shiba Inu and the Bitcoin world in general on our channel. If you are watching one of our movies for the first time, we want to give you a warm welcome. You can make sure you never miss a movie by clicking the bell. We will say that this station is giving away 5 million Shiba Inu tokens. To get a chance to take part, just subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a message with the hashtag #ShibaInu. On July 15, the winner will be made public. The sale of 9.4 billion Shiba tokens by Poly network hackers is talked about in a news story about Shiba Inu that don't give in to selling pressure. The article says that Shiba, a meme-based cryptocurrency built on Ethereum, has been able to withstand the selling pressure caused by the recent sale of 9.4 billion Shiba tokens by the hackers who attacked the Poly network. The hackers were able to steal Shiba and other cryptocurrencies worth millions of dollars. Even though a lot of Shiba tickets have been sold on the market, the price of Shiba Inu has stayed the same. Investors in the Shiba Inu community have kept their faith in the cryptocurrency despite the push to sell. The story also says that the Shiba Inu team is doing things to make sure everyone is safe and to protect investors' interests. They have asked exchanges to freeze and block stolen tokens and asked users to report any suspicious activity linked to stolen Shiba tokens. The article also talks about how Shiba Inu has become famous as a low-cost alternative to other cryptocurrencies for investing. Even though making cryptocurrencies like Shiba comes with some risk, many investors like its growing potential and how the community feels about it. Guys, this is what the Shiba Inu coin community on Twitter is talking about right now. Even though it's true, it's not the Shibarium, wolf, or whatever they call it. But you have to realize that all of these percentages are increased by such a small number that it's hard to get too excited right now. This could change when the main Shibarium network goes live, so stay hopeful. The numbers on testnet are not a good indication of the numbers on the main network, and we hope that the rates will go up. Shibarium has a big effect on the ecosystem because it adds a burn feature that lowers the number of tokens available when users make transactions on the network. A Shibarium contract locks in the base fee while validators are paid. The base fee is split between the 30% that goes to riders and the other 70%. They say that when enough bond tokens are in the burn contract, the burn process in the Ethereum Layer 1 network starts. Bone tokens are then traded for Shiba tokens, which are then burned, lowering the total number of tokens. Users can start burns through the Shibarium website, which confirms transactions to move to the Layer 1 network once the process is done. Tokens are taken out of circulation for good, which changes the total amount of bone we need to have before we can burn any Shiba Inu coins. Several important things are good about the way Fire works. First, it makes sending tokens less valuable, which lowers the number of tokens in circulation over time. This could help the people who own tokens by making them more valuable and scarce and by keeping the supply and demand in the token environment in balance. Since there are fewer tokens in circulation, prices can go up if demand stays the same or goes up. This is all true. The burning process also gives users a reason to take part. Shibarium makes it easy for anyone to use the site because it makes this process simple. By clicking Start Burn and confirming their purchases, users help take the Shiba token out of circulation for good. Someone will be able to click that button, and I can guarantee that they will click it as soon as they hit the threshold because they will want to click it. Lastly, it's important to know the difference between the base fee and the priority fee. The base fee is the least amount that must be paid for a transaction to be legal, and it is burned by reducing the number of push tokens in circulation. On the other hand, validators get paid the priority fee even if they include transactions and blocks. This gives them a reason to put higher fee transactions at the top of the list. Burn $20 trillion every month. We might even only make $5 trillion every 30 days. These are some very high goals. Okay, if you look at the numbers and go out to Shibarium or scan to see what's going on and figure out what's going on with the test network, I have to tell them apart because the main grid numbers can be much better. And when things are real, we can have much better numbers than the test network. But if you are looking at the burns, Shiba Inu mints, the base rate right now, you need to know what that base rate is. Some people might think that 1% is the base rate. Some people might think that the base rate is $1 to 10 cents. But on the Shibarium test network, the base rate is currently well below 10 cents on the dollar. It's so low that it would take hundreds of millions or even billions of trades to get to 10 cents. Now, the priority fee is a bit higher, but it still only adds up to a few zeros. So almost all of the fees for Shibarium, if not almost all of them, are priority. The fees go to elevators and to people who are ready to leave at least 10,000 bones locked in to validate transactions on the network. So, yes, Shiba Inu money will be burned. Yes, it will make less available. Yes, we might see it if the demand stays the same and the supply goes down. This is based on a known theoretical demand curve. We can expect prices to go up. In the end, reports say that Fidelity has pulled its Bitcoin ETF application and filed a new one with a different structure, which should make buyers feel safer. While this was going on, VayNet and Invesco also changed their applications to address issues raised by the SEC. The story says that the SEC approval of a Bitcoin ETF is seen as a big step forward for the cryptocurrency market because it could make it easier for institutional investors to get involved and make more people use Bitcoin. But the SEC has been careful about Bitcoin ETF. In the past, it has turned down several applications because it was worried about market manipulation and protecting investors. So, this video has come to an end. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to sign up for more. This helps me a lot with how YouTube works. Also, show as many people as you can this movie. Let's tell everyone about this. If you are a real fan of cryptocurrency, you won't want to miss any of our information. We'll talk about the latest news that affects the whole neighborhood tomorrow.